Part 2. Secret Revelation about how water moves from the root of plants to the leaves.
Plants transport water and nutrients from their roots to their leaves through a vascular tissue called xylem. These are dead, empty cells which connect end to end, forming long continuous tubes. Because water molecules carry a slight electric charge, they're attracted to each other. This natural attraction, known as cohesion, links the molecules in long continuous chains. At the leaves, water escapes the xylem and evaporates through microscopic pores on the surface called stomata. As each molecule breaks loose, it pulls up another molecule to take its place. This continuous pulling tension extends all the way down the xylem tube to the roots. Here, the rising chain of molecules keeps pressure low, allowing water and nutrients to enter through osmosis.
Water is absorbed into root hairs by epidermal cells through osmosis. In osmosis, water moves from high water potential to low water potential for equilibrium.
Osmosis is the story of how water moves across barriers. When water is mixed with other substances, both the water and the other substance can move back and forth across that barrier if the barrier has small holes in it. Because of the size of the other substance, water tends to be more able to move back and forth across that barrier. Equal ratio of water and the other substance on both sides of the barrier. In osmosis, water and the other substance never stop moving. But over time, the water is able to keep an equal ratio of water on both sides of this barrier. See, this helps the human body and other animals to be able to use water to control how materials are passed back and forth in and out of a body. I have never heard anyone explain why it behaves this way, but it just does.
Water movement is also helped by active transport, which needed energy ATP. Three main routes in water movement. Vacuolar route. Water moves through vacuole in plant cells through osmosis. Simplest route. Water moves through cytoplasm and also by apoplast route, through cell wall, adjoining cell and small spaces between cells. But in apoplast route, the water movement is interrupted in the endodermis by the impermeable Casparian strip. Remember, student, impermeable Casparian strip, how to overcome it?
The surface area of a root is enormously expanded by thousands of root hairs and symbiotic mycorrhizae. The root hairs are in direct contact with water.
Casparian strip is overcome by help from simplest route. Enable water to move through the cytoplasm plant. This pushes water up to the stem.
Farther inside the trunk, there's another set of tubes. These are the ones that carry the water up. They are continuous pipes that extend the whole length of the trunk. As the water evaporates in the leaves above, the long, thin threads of it are pulled up the tubes, into the branches, and ultimately into the leaves themselves. Some of it is used in the food-making process. The rest evaporates through the leaf pores as vapor.
Of course, leaves can't absorb water directly. And indeed, water lying on their surface can cause them problems because it clogs up the pores. So some leaves have shapes which help to reduce that problem.
Part 1 done. Wait for the next episode.